What's going on today, guys? Welcome to another video here on the channel. My name is Brian Noonan. I'm a full-time Amazon FBA seller and mentor. Today I want to give you some practical tips and kind of some things that I wish I would have known just getting started selling on Amazon. When I first came across selling on Amazon, I was actually researching Warren Buffett on YouTube, just watching random videos, and I came across this couple selling on Amazon. They were, selling products via arbitrage from their house, flipping products, buying products at a discount in store or on a website, and flipping them on Amazon for a profit. But I kept doing research and I kept looking at different business models, different ways you could sell on Amazon, and eventually I came across the private label business model. This really intrigued me because I saw these YouTubers, people in Facebook groups selling and generating huge revenue numbers and profits. And I thought this is something that I could eventually replace my job with. I had never really heard of the term, passive income. I didn't know it was possible to make money other than just working a 9-to-5 job. And so this opened my mind up to the possibilities that this was real, that I could actually, in fact, replace my 9-to-5 job eventually and sell on Amazon full time. How cool would that be? So today what I want to share with you guys is some tips that I wish I would have known getting started. It took me over 6 months to start my Amazon business. That's not due to really I was slow or not motivated. It just took me over 6 months to save the $2,600 I started my first private label product with. It took me around 6 months to save up that much money. I was living paycheck to paycheck as a banquet manager, bartender, and living paycheck to paycheck. If you guys are doing that right now, you guys know how hard it is to save up money. Roughly $3,000 around there is pretty much what you're gonna need to start your Amazon FBA private label business. But let me jump into today's video. I wanna share with you what these things are I wish I would have known, and also share some really cool news with you about what's possible if you do invest the time and get started with selling on Amazon, selling online, and building your brand. All right, guys, welcome inside my computer. So today I want to share with you some really important tips, a couple really important ones that I wish I would have known when I first got started. Before we get started, I forgot to mention in the opening, please subscribe down below if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel. You can just go down right now and press subscribe. Also, give me a thumbs up, a like on this video, and leave a comment. I picked 2 lucky winners every single video to win a 30-minute coaching call with me, where you can ask me and get help with whatever you need help with. I choose 2 lucky winners who are subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment down below. All right, guys, the first thing I want to talk about is my first product. When I first got started selling on Amazon, I thought I could just come in and sell the same product as everyone else. Now, I started 2.5 years ago, but it didn't really work then. My first product didn't do all that well, at least not as well, and didn't make as much money as I hoped for. In fact, I think I just broke even. And the reason I just broke even or barely broke even was because I didn't differentiate or stand out enough. I thought I could just come in here. I found this product. It looked good at the time. It's a baby handprint and footprint picture frame kit. It's this white frame kit that comes with a clay, and you put the baby's handprint in it. But I just came in selling the same white frame with clay and the little roller and the frame as everyone else, and thought that I could make sales. And it just rarely works that way. You've got to figure out some way that you're going to improve, customize, or fix a certain problem or solve a problem with a solution with this product. So if you were coming in and wanted to sell this product, you're going to have to think of some way to differentiate or stand out or improve the product. To think about this: how will I get the customer, or why should the customer choose my product over all these other ones that have hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands, of reviews? So hopefully the product you're going into, the main sellers, don't have thousands and thousands of reviews, because that'd be very hard unless your solution or differentiation point is extremely valuable to the customer. So you want to think from the customer's perspective. Why would the customer choose my product? And that needs to be whatever you do to stand out, improve, add value. It needs to be clearly communicated in your first image. So this one is just a picture frame. All right, this one looks a little larger. There's one on each side. This one is a little bit different product. This one is larger. This one kind of more is a book that opens. This one is kind of a different color. So usually color wouldn't be enough. But you can absolutely think about doing something like this. They're including these added stencils and other tools. That'd be one way to differentiate. That's kind of a bundle. So think of some way, and you can read the negative reviews and figure out what customers don't like. But that's my first tip, is you have to really have a strong piece of differentiation or added value to get the customer to choose your product. It's just very, very hard to come in and start selling as a new seller and think that you'll just launch the same product as everyone else and automatically start making sales. With my experience, almost 3 years now, and helping my students launch dozens and dozens and dozens of successful products, I found the students and products that are the most successful are the ones that we took the time to figure out how we were going to innovate and differentiate and come into the market with a better product. It could be as simple as making the frame better, or making the clay better, or offering it in 2 colors plus some additional bundled items. So just some way to stand out and differentiate. 2 out of 10 times, if you launch the same product as someone else, it'll work. 8 out of 10 times, if you launch a product that's differentiated and stands out, it'll work. So just think about that as you're doing product research, which is the first step after you decide to start your Amazon business. Product research is the first step, and the most important step by far for choosing and starting your Amazon business. Choosing the right product is crucial. Here's another example. Now, a cutting board is too saturated, meaning there's too many sellers to try to sell this product. I have a checklist down below, my product research checklist. Make sure to get that, download that. That'll help you in evaluating and validating you have a good product. If you were going to come in and sell this product, this is a cutting board with containers. You can see this is a newer product because these ones at the top of page 1 have less review counts than if I typed in cutting board. These would have thousands. So this is kind of a new innovative product. So another tip is try to be the first to the market. Try to be the first to the market with the new, improved, or latest version, better version of a product. What you could do is use Etsy and Pinterest. When you think you found a product, use Etsy and Pinterest to look at the trends, to look at what customers are. Usually Etsy and Pinterest are ahead of what's already on Amazon. And so cutting board with containers, or whatever your product is, use Etsy and Pinterest to get an idea of what's going to be popular on Amazon, because usually you can get ahead of the trends and find products that are not yet on Amazon selling already by looking at Etsy and Pinterest to get ideas. You look for the ones that have the most reviews. Here's one of those that's on Amazon. Here's one that has kind of a drawer that's more stainless steel. That's an idea. Here's one that comes with a small glass containers with a wooden top. You could maybe include 1 or 2 of those with your cutting board in addition to this. Okay, so Etsy and Pinterest are really powerful tools for getting ideas on what's not on Amazon right now, because if we look on Amazon, these are pretty much all just cutting boards with containers. But I found just by a quick couple minute search on Etsy that these glass containers are cool. This one that slides out from the side was cool with a stainless steel metal tin. So you can get ideas there. That's tip number 2. After we differentiate the product, really stand out why the customer should choose our product. Number 2 is getting ahead of the trend and offering and selling the most upgraded, newest version of a product. Getting in early, get your product launched, start selling, start getting reviews, start ranking, and you'll be well on your way to making really good money on Amazon. Another one here has kind of a hole in the side of it so the food falls through for scraps or whatever, or even if that fell into a container and then your cutting board had like metal stand, legs on the side to raise it up. That's another great idea there. So that's tip number 2, is look on Etsy and Pinterest to get ahead of what's not on Amazon but soon to be on Amazon, and get in early with an upgraded or newest version of a product. Now, I want to show you guys what is possible if you dedicate some time and put in the required time, energy, effort, investment, both money and time, launching your Amazon business. So this is Tom W. He recently sold his Amazon business to a multi-billion-dollar company. This is in the Brax Amazon Facebook group. Make sure you join the Amazon FBA Gladiators Facebook group. This is my personal Facebook group. We've got almost 2,000 members, I think. I'm in there every day helping answer questions. And so make sure you check out down below. There's a link for the Amazon FBA Gladiators Facebook group. That's free to join. It's a private group, but I'm in there every day helping and answering questions. But Tom W., this is his brand. He just sold this brand to a multi-billion-dollar company for well over $600,000 or more in a payday for him. He spent a couple years building out this brand, Sidara. Here he's got a derma roller, he's got a vitamin C serum, he's got a 24K gold eye mask, anti-aging patches, a jade roller, which is too saturated now, but these other ones are good, organic facial oil, aloe vera gel. You can see he did a really good job about 2-3 years building this brand in beauty and personal care. He built out multiple SKUs or ASINs of the same brand in one category or niche. And it really, really paid off for him. So he's probably got 6 to 10 different ASINs or different products, vitamin C serum, sunscreen, hydrating sheet mask, 24K gold eye patches, derma roller, jade roller, and he's all right here with the same branding, same packaging, and built out this brand for a couple years and just made over $600,000 selling it to a multi-billion-dollar company. So this is something I highly recommend. Tip number 3 is focus on one niche or one category and try to build your brand in that category. Also, a bonus tip here is try to go into a category that maybe requires a little extra something, like skincare like this, selling vitamin C serum, eye mask, anti-aging, aloe vera gel. It's in beauty and personal care, but it requires approval. So if you can get approval, it's not that hard to get approval for these types of skincare products. Usually you just have to order a custom sample from your supplier and submit photos of the product and the packaging with your logo on it of your custom sample, pictures of it to Amazon, and then the packaging needs the name and address of your manufacturer on it, and you could get approval to sell in beauty and personal care. So that's the bonus tip number, guys. If you can go in and get approval for a category or something other Amazon sellers don't think of, like glass or larger products, anything to give you the advantage, and then focus on really building out a brand and a product line in one category or niche. I'm sure he made up this brand name Sidara. He got a trademark for his brand. He's done an excellent job with branding and packaging, and it's really paid off for him. So that's just some motivation, guys, to end this video. I hope you found it valuable with sharing my tips, things I wish I knew getting started. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Have a great day.